Heavy Rain for NextGenWalkthroughs.com. What's up, everyone? It's Rebel Link. And back with Jaden. This story is called Solving the Puzzle. And obviously it's appropriately named because this is where this protagonist will figure things out. Well, you gotta help him figure it out. So we're gonna go through our normal shenanigans where we bring up Ari and do our own investigating. So make sure and go through every piece of information that Jaden has at his disposal. Do your analysis and geoanalysis. And there will be kind of a dialogue cue when Jaden feels that he's real close to figuring it out. And then go to that question mark and do your analysis and geoanalysis. And if he figures it out, he'll let you know. One things I did is I did the analysis on the question mark, but I forgot to do the geoanalysis, so I kept on fumbling around doing some other stuff. But I eventually went back to it. Also, in the beginning of this, you'll notice that waiter comes in and kind of gives them like a warning. I think, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to replay this particular part and see if it actually is true, but if I'm not mistaken, it is timed, because eventually if you take too long, Jaden's eyes start bleeding, both of his eyes. In this video you're gonna see one of his eyes have some like blood coming out of it. You'll see what I mean here in a second. It's weird. But okay, well, here's that waiter dude. So I'm curious to see now if you don't do anything or don't try to solve anything, but you just sit there, if Jaden will just frickin' die. So I don't know. You tell me if you do know. Now, the way the game works, obviously if your character dies, there's this big scene at the end of the game, big story, called The Old Warehouse. And it has all your characters in place to do their thing. So if you have all four of them there, all four of them have an assignment to do. And it'll make more sense once we get there. But so if Jaden dies, well, I kind of know what happens, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But let's just say, the game at the end will just be told different. Put it that way. But I'm guessing this is the part where you can die. I definitely know you can die in the Mad Jack mini story, and trying to think if there's any other ways he can die. Maybe this one. So I guess we'll figure it out. But anyways, watch the rest of it. Make sure you investigate all
2 receipts from the same gas station.
Clues that you have,
Might be near the killer's home.
and make sure that Jaden identifies the correct origami killer. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history. Impounded in a police case 5 years ago, the gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars. A cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha! He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.